James Gunn has announced a sequel to his Superman movie, and it's called Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Sound familiar? I don't know if they're going to change the Supergirl title, but I think they're going to knock it out of the park with Supergirl. There was a photo that he posted on his Instagram of Lex and, Clark or Superman. Looked like they were friendly, and then maybe even teasing a possible team up. There is some precedence to this. There was an animated movie that was released in 2020 called Superman, Man of Tomorrow that, could have, I guess, a little bit of influence on not only this Superman movie, but also the Supergirl movie. A little about the Man of Tomorrow animated movie. It was released in 2020. It was pretty good, to be honest with you. I personally didn't watch it in 2020 because I was busy trying to stay away from COVID and watching Tiger King. Good, and it was a fun watch. I watched it before making this video. For science. The movie itself was a little bit of an origin story. Clark was still an intern at the Daily Planet, and Lois had just been hired. She exposed Lex as almost like a fraud, early in the movie too. There was some really notable characters in this movie, including Superman, Lois, Lex, Lobo, and John Jones was also in the movie. Not that John Jones. It's really more like John Johns, the Martian Manhunter. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but how this movie went was Lobo came to Earth looking for the last Kryptonian. This part of the story could be, in Supergirl, where he's looking for the last Kryptonian and he thinks it's Kara.
Where's my dog?
Another cool detail, there was a team up between Superman, Lex, and Lobo to take down the movie's villain, Parasite. I mean, it was a really, really short team up because, as you can guess, Lex is Lex. But they teamed up for a little bit. Photo did feature Lex in his war suit, making him a formidable fighter to Superman. I don't know if they're going to do that with the Man of Tomorrow live action, because they didn't do it in the animated feature. We already have a lot of the actors in place. Obviously, Corin Sweat and Nick Holt. We're also going to get Lobo in Woman of Tomorrow. So I don't think he's the main antagonist in Woman of Tomorrow, so I'm pretty sure he'll make it out of that movie. Maybe James Gunn will introduce Martian Manhunter in this one. I mean, we've seen him in live action before. I don't know if you watched the Snyder cut of the Justice League. I did, for science. Yeah, he was in a post-credit scene where he met up with Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne. Personally, I'm a fan of the DCU so far. I've only watched one of the movies and I loved it. I loved Superman. Can't wait next year for Supergirl and then the following year for Man of Tomorrow. Still want to watch Creature Commandos and Peacemaker, but I have to watch Peacemaker from the beginning when I find time. There's a lot to be excited about in James Gunn's DCU. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.